Okay. Hello, hello. Let's get my game even opened, even though I'm not going to be focusing on it. I guess I can put together the party, at the very least. Kind of run through each fight. These are brutal. So, Tabitha first. The team for Tabitha is Camera Up lead. Then Masquerade as a sack/pivot. Torkel out. Then Magneton. Pertinator. Skuntank Conkelder. Yeah. So the two ways I can go about this are either sack Masquerade or use a rare candy and a heart scale into Conkelder. And I think I need to sack Masquerade. I was looking at Maxie. Put the team in here, so turn off speed borders. Ask Mag, Turtonator, Skuntank, Conk. So the idea here is Conk would not be itemless, it would have the muscle band. I think it just needs muscle band. I don't need to commit the black belt. Yeah, muscle band works. Okay. So, Camera Up versus Torkel, 1v1. Camera Up needs the soft sand. Oops. Let me space this out. So, Camera Up, not Gyarados. That's the old plan. Masquerade. Magneton, Turtonator, Skuntank, Kelder. Items, Camera Up needs a soft sand. Masquerade can have a citrus. Magneton needs the steel gem. Turtonator needs a lum. Skuntank needs the dark gem. And then Conkelder needs muscle band. Camera Up needs to be pre-damaged just a tiny bit, and then Conkelder needs to be burned. I don't think there's any other pre-damage stuff. So immediately, there's already some pretty big risks with this setup. Mainly on turn 1. I can't do Donphan because I don't have a good Armaldo answer into random move. The only one who can come in on random move would be Conkeldurr, and I need it for Absol, and also Conkeldurr lets rocks go up. So that doesn't work. I can't deal with rocks. Is there a world where I can deal with rocks? But then I can't beat the Absol after. That's the problem. I would still have to sack something. All that would be saving is the Steel Gem. So I would still have to get Conk in for free against the Absol. But it would keep Camerupt from dying. Maybe there is still one thing I can look at here. So... because right now this is... adding the investment here. Camerupt, Mask Citrus, Turtlum, Skunting Dark Gem. Yeah, so this is 2 gems and a sack. If I was to look at Donphan, Conk, what does that get me after, right? Because if Conk can beat Armaldo, let rocks go up. Is rocks going up the worst thing in the world? Let's take one more gander at Donphan. Donphan is a safer opener, but Donphan needs ground gem. So I wouldn't be saving anything, I would just be swapping the gems. I would be swapping from steel gem to ground gem. I always need the dark gem, no matter what. There's also, actually, there's still plenty of inherent risk with Torkoal. But I don't care as much about the turn 1 Quick Claw. Right now, if it's 20% to sack Torkoal, or to sack Camerupt. Whereas Donphan, it needs to be like... so I'm at full. It needs to be like Quick Claw, Flamethrower, Burn. It's 3% to even go for the Flamethrower. Actually, the Quick Claw doesn't matter. It's just 3% Flamethrower into 10% Burn. That is less likely than the 1.2% I need for me to just wipe. And it honestly... it might still be recoverable. It might still do enough damage to where, with the ground gem, I can then bring something in to kill it afterwards. And it wouldn't have Quick Claw, so I don't have to worry about that. So Donphan ground gem, random move. So you're always at like 1 HP. Conk comes in on random move and then burned. Probably Black Belt. You do Hammer Arm Mach Punch, you kill. You probably let rocks go up though. Second turn out, you probably let rocks go up and you can't negate them. You can't get rid of them after that. Then Espeon's gonna come in. The problem is you're dead to random move Espeon. That's the issue. Because you take way too much from Weather Ball. Okay, I thought Weather Ball might do less, and I could get Skuntank in on Dazzling Gleam or Psychic, but that's not the case. This doesn't work, because you could just be switching in on Weather Ball, and then you lose. Because it could switch in on Gleam at the very least, and then you get like kind of random move Victory Bell that Turt can still take. But I don't know if Turt can take... No, it kind of... This doesn't work. Okay. It's good to look at it, but yeah, it does not work. Alright, so Armaldo comes in. Normal plan. Pivot Masquerain on the Armaldo, and then pivot Magneton on Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Erupt Mask, Mag. Turt's gonna tank Conk. So yeah, this negates rocks, but it does require a steel gem. So you pivot Magneton on Stone Edge and you Flash Cannon. Then you're gonna bait Espeon in. Espeon's always clicking a Weather Ball. Even if Mag got crit by Stone Edge. No. If Mag gets crit by Stone Edge, I can potentially bait Psychic. That's just another accepted risk of this fight, I think. There's nothing I can really do about it. So I have to go Turtonator on the Weather Ball. And then bait Psychic for Skuntank to get in. Why does this feel so loud? It's not. Weird. Yeah, so pivot Skuntank and then Dark Gem Sucker Punch on the Espeon. Do I need... Wait. Yeah, I do. Okay. Because it's getting one thing of Life Orb Tick, but it's not getting a second. It doesn't get Life Orb Tick when it does Psychic into Skuntank. That would have been nice. So I can't take that. So I have to use the Dark Gem on Skuntank. And then you get Victory Bell in. There's like almost no way to not go in order in this fight for the Mons. This Absol will not see... It'll see not even fast out damage, whereas a Victory Bell sees fast out damage. So it can Weather Ball or Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder would be way better. Wait, why? Wait. Weather Ball, Sleep Powder. If it's Sleep Powder's on my Switch, isn't that bad? Because then I can just Sleep Powder again. I can't... Wait. Does this not work? Because I can't guarantee kill on Skuntank. Unless I pre-damage Skuntank for Weather Ball. And then bank on... And this kind of has to be baiting Psychic, right? off of this Weather Ball, I have to bait Psychic. And Skuntank eats Psychic. I think I need to pre-damage my Skuntank so I show Weather Ball KO. Because otherwise, Turt gets in on Sleep Powder sometimes, and that's bad. So Skuntank needs to be at 104 HP. It's fine. I don't like it, but if it's there, then it's always Weather Ball, because I can't let it Sleep Powder on my switch in. When I switch to Turt, take another Weather Ball, and then I have the Lum for the next turn, so if it's Sleep Powder or Gunk Shot, I'm fine. I don't die to Gunk Shot. I'll be at like 1 HP. If it's Gunk Shot, I'll be really low, but I won't die. So let's pivot Turtonator again, and then Flamethrower. And then it's Absol in, and this is where we have to sack Masquerain. And go Conkeldurr. Because Turtonator on... I mean, it could just be straight random move from the Absol at that point if I'm low HP. The main problem is knockoff. I can't switch my Conk in on the knockoff because I need the boosting item to KO. And this thing's special attack is too high in Sun to where I can just, like, I can't just ignore Fire Blast crit. It OHKOs me. Especially through my burn chip. But burn with Muscle Band gets the KO. I don't even need Black Belt. There's Black Belt. I should equip Black Belt as a backup in case I need it on Armaldo somehow. And then yeah, Mach Punch. So we're gonna be sacking Masquerain. I can level it up, I guess. Because its HP doesn't matter. I mean, maybe there's a world where I get absurdly lucky and can somehow find a line to get to Conk, but I don't think so. You get Hydro Pump. Nice, nice man. Oh, you missed out on Sticky Web by evoing this. Dang. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's go ahead and run it. Hydro Pump, nah man, I'm sorry. The fight's in Sun, otherwise I would. Leveling this doesn't matter at all. So you get... the Soft Sand. You get... Honestly, do I even give you an item? I don't feel like I do. Maybe I give you like King's Rock or something. But whatever I give you will just be knocked off by Absol, so I can't give it like anything valuable. Maybe I just give this a nothing burger. Yeah, I don't give this anything. Anything valuable could be knocked off by Absol when I go to sack, so... That's the problem why I can't sack Camel. You need the Steel Gem, badly. You need a Lum. You need the Dark Gem. You need a Black Belt. Okay. do some pre-damage. I can check my Turtonator's hidden power. It's HP Rock. Not bad, actually. Could beat other fires. Could beat some, like, Charizards. Oddly. Wait, that's not bad. Huh. That is not horrible. Funnily enough. Go ahead and export. Update that. That way I have the items on them. So I need to pre-damage camera up to 136. Pre-damage Skun Tank to 104. Pre-burn slot 6. Okay, they have their items. The only thing is I have to make this guy burned. Okay. 136 to bait EQ out of Armaldo. Oh, I don't know why in my brain. Okay, the camera up Torkoal matchup is not as horrible as I thought. I kept thinking if it was Earth Power crit, like Quick Claw crit on camera up, then I just die. But it can't crit. It's just a thing in the calc. Doesn't have magma armor as able to block crits, but in game it does. So, the fight goes well, Masquerain dies. If the fight goes poorly, probably also Turtonator dies. Which would be a really bad loss. The dog's going crazy. Okay. 136. Soft sand. No item. Steel gem. Berry. Dark gem on you. Black belt burnt. And you're at 104. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this fight is so bad, man. What's up, Tabitha? This first turn decides a lot of the fight. Sun goes up. I just need no Quick Claw, man. Okay. Turtonator probably lives. Awesome. That is really, really nice. Like, I just wipe, potentially, if it's Quick Claw there. It might not be recoverable. I think I live, like, the turn, but the stance after is really, really bad. Alright. So at this HP, I'm always baiting Earthquake. It cannot Rocks on me, so she's fast KO. Oh, this went back up. Yeah, it's always Rocks, or always Earthquake. So I can go Mask on the EQ. At -1, I'll always bait Stone Edge, so it can't Stealth Rock. So I can go to Magneton. Magneton outspeeds, and Oko's with Steel Gem Flash Cannon. No crit here is really important. Nice. That's really, really important. If I get crit there, the crit could be low enough to bait Espeon Psychic, and then I can't get Skuntank in safely. Flash Cannon with Steel Gem. Nice. This will be Espeon Weather Ball. On Weather Ball, I go Turtonator. Can't be crit. Is there a world where I ever use... Is there a world where I use Camerupt here? No, because I can get rolled. I always get rolled high enough to bait Weather Ball potentially again. I'm wondering if I can like ever squeeze in Camerupt as a pivot to save him on HP wise, but I don't think it's viable. Good. Life Orb doesn't matter. So this always baits Psychic. So I can go to Skuntank. Sadly, it doesn't take Life Orb. I couldn't get away to like get one more Life Orb tick, because then I could save the Dark Gem, but it's just not possible. No one else can like take another hit. So Sucker Punch, Dark Gem, KOs. Nice. Okay. So because I pre-damaged, I'm always baiting Weather Ball here. Did I utilize Camerupt at all? Camerupt switches into Weather Ball, baits Solar Blade. That is slightly better for Turtonator, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference at all. Camerupt cannot switch in on Absol afterwards. It feels silly having Camerupt have full HP like this and still needing to sack him on, but it's just how it is. I just can't get... Unless I risked crit on my Conkeldurr. Unless I risked Conkeldurr to Fire Blast crit. It's just not possible. Okay. So on Weather Ball, go Turt. Can't Sleep Powder. And I have a Lum for next turn. 86. It's pretty close, but still fine. It's gonna definitely be random move, Absol. Do not like this move order. Flamethrower. That's... Oh my god, I never flipped my scene. That's embarrassing. Okay. So it's not random move Absol, because I got Miss. It's going good. Camerupt's alive. No mag crit. It's going well. Pressure. Oh my gosh. So the only problem is I still have my Lum. I live a knockoff here. I can stay in and go for a flamethrower and kill. There's no risk to that. Because the plan always is sack Masquerade afterwards. I could also burn it. Because no matter what, afterwards it's just random move and I go Mask, and I don't lose an item on Mask. I can go for this. It also effectively means that I didn't need an item. Check Megaform damage. Oh shit, no. It's 84. Yeah, we're fine. It's a very tiny increase. I'll be losing a Lumberry, but I was planning on using it anyways. And the damage rolls are the exact same. Like my damage rolls. I can just go for this. This could save Masquerade. Okay. If you kill your goated man, Burn might also do it. Holy shit. That's a 30%. That was only possible because of Gunshot Miss. That's crazy. Bro wanted it. Okay. So I still took 2 gems, but Deathless Tabitha. That's really good. I need to really not fuck up Maxie. I'm really worried I'm gonna fuck up Maxie. Consumables. So I used my Steel and Dark Gem. Yeah, okay. No more sun. So I have like nothing written down for Maxie currently. It's all just in our DMs. I have to go and look at that. But that fight is extremely variable. It's way too much to write down. I feel like I just have to go at it. Hidden. I'll post the post Tabitha. That is a crazy team to be looking at for post Tabitha. 3 Pokemon's basically full health. 4 of them didn't get damaged. Yeah, I have the pivot lines in our DMs. I'll just copy them over into my text stock. Wish there was an easier spot to get back to heal. Alright, so it's what? Donphan lead. And then generally I just need... It's likely to be Escav next on Zarude. Then Who else was it? No more Mag, right? Mag got replaced by Toad. It's like Toad, Gera, who I need to level up. To Gera level up. And Dreadnought. And then Musharna. I don't think there was any pre-damage or pre-burns. Any? Oh no, there was Escav pre-damage. Yeah. I'll need to check that. It's a good thing I pinned this message. No pre-damage. Oh, it just needs the citrus. Yeah, what was the Dreadnought thing? It's like I need a pre-damage for... so that way I bait Body Press from Komodo after. Okay, so items are... Donphan gets a citrus, just cuz. Escav gets a citrus. Or Lepa? Was it Lepa on Escav, right? Because I don't necessarily want pre-damage, but I don't want health on Escav, I thought. Citrus better. Yeah, and I need to teach Rock Smash. Togue gets, I think, a citrus, but it's not the most helpful thing in the world. Gera is my Shed Shellmon. Dreadnought is citrus. Wait, no. Dreadnought needs to be Muscle Band. Because it's not Togue, it's Magneton, right? Togue had the problem of risking, like, some crits. Yeah, it's Magneton, so then I need Muscle Band on Dread. So you get a citrus, you get Muscle Band. And then Musharna needs Wise Glasses. Yeah, it's hard to remember it all. Need to level you up. That would be embarrassing to not get. Ice Beam? Word. Goodbye, Flail, I think. Not yet. That's Cap. Yeah, Waterfall, I think. Yeah, that's what I was banking on. Outrage? Dude, I'm never clicking this. You're succumbing yourself to so much if you click that. Okay. So then, yeah, the pre-damage... Yeah, I believe it was 141 for Dreadnought. Let me double check that. At 141, that's 80%. That was like the HP to bait Body Press Komodo. With some ramifications against like Aquatail Stone Edge. So that way it's more likely, right, over Iron Defense. So if I get double miss, then it's 75-25. Yes, it'll still bait Komodo, but then it lowers the chance for Iron Defense. And yeah, I fast Oko base Camel. Yes, I do. Okay. So 141 on Dread. I don't know what slot Dreadnaught's in. 5. And I don't think anyone else gets pre-damaged. The only other option would be a Scav. Is there Togue pre-damage? I don't think so. Or not Togue, Mag. I don't think there was, right? Because it's only coming in here. I just need to stay above Aquatail. There's no reason to... And I bait Oko from Komodo, so that's fine. Oh, well, no, I'm just using it as a pivot. I guess I need to export again. So I've got a higher level Gara now. Oh, I checked at the start today, Jax, and kind of interestingly, my Turtonator is Hidden Power Rock, which I think could be fun. Big fire dragon guy that quad resists fire, and then hits with HP rock. I need to go get Rock Smash. Oh wait, no, it's just a TM, right? Yeah. Rock Smash on you. Goodbye, Night Slash. Does it just get Rock Tomb? Maybe. But it's a special attacker. Its special attack is way better than its physical on Turt. Like, I mean, not way better, very slightly. But with my, because I'm modest, it actually works out pretty well. I have 40 more special attack than attack. Could be tech. Yeah, it's not, you know, a world beater, but could be tech. There's no Gara pre-damage, right? I'm only using this on Camerupt. Yeah. Yeah, Modest is cool. Mon's not bad. I guess let me export my thing and get rid of Night Slash. Or Rock Smash. There we go. So who else? Magneton. Gara, Dreadnought, Musharna. Really scared for the Musharna part, honestly. I'm just really worried about the Komodo. But it obviously all, like, the whole fight just depends on how the Crustle goes. Okay. Right scene? Yep. Oh, this is one of those playlists that's really only like a third of the video length. Alright. Citrus, Donphan, to try to stay high HP, because the Zarude line I think is slightly better. High horsepower knockoff, Spin, Citrus, Escav, Rock Smash, X Scissor, Scary Face. Got plenty of PP. Right, there's no point to Lepa here, is there, over Citrus? I don't think so. It's only got 5 D-Bonds. You're never attacking, so Citrus is fine. Shed Shell on you. Waterfall will KO Camerupt. Is Encore Rock Smash Truck? It's not Truck, I would lose a Scav and then I just kill Musharna. Like, No, it can't encore that turn. It can't because that's my first turn out. It can't encore then. It can't encore until it's seen that your Pokemon has clicked a move. And it's faster than me. Yeah, that's how encore works. Because I'm switching in from Gyarados, right? So when I switch in, it's my first turn out. It can never encore. And it can never counter me. Or it's very not likely to counter me. Good fast on encore next turn. Yes, it could. Would I want to scary face it early then? It's like, come in, scary face. I'm okay if that gets encored, and then once encore runs out, then I can rock smash. I might need Leppa then, I think. Scary face has 10. I might need Leppa. Because I might be locked into Scary Face for quite a bit. And like, if Escav gets owned, then I just lose them on. I just go Musharna and Future Sight fraud it down very slowly. That part's okay. I'm at like 28% from Zarude. I don't think Zarude can get me that low. I can only, because I'm at full, it can only ever get me to 34. I think I only die if I Rock Smash crit and it counters that turn. But also it can't counter. It can't counter on me. Or it's very unlikely. It can. I think it's, well, maybe that first turn it's more likely to counter because it can't encore. So yeah, it's Rock Smash crit and then it clicks counter. Okay. Clicks any move any turn. Well, it's never clicking Mirror Coat, I can tell you that. Alright. And thankfully Mirror Coat is the one with more PP. All just depends how Donphan does against the Crustle. Okay. First turn out, very likely to click spikes, so I knock off here to ignore red card. Wow. Okay. 33 min, so 66. So I spin now to get faster, and then high horsepower until there's no spikes. Or high horsepower once there's no spikes? How does that work? Because if I high horsepower now, I could crit and kill, I think. Maybe. I spin now to get faster. Once there's no hazards. Oh yeah, because I'll get faster after this turn. Uh-huh. So I can just Like, if I don't kill here, then I spin after. That's fine. Okay. This will be Zarude. High horsepower kill. Yeah, this will be Zarude Power Whip. I want to say this is the better line. Though it doesn't give Escav the back-to-back KO. Okay. Don't do anything funny, just go Escav. Okay, it actually hit for 24. High-ish roll. Really just need to track my HP after the Lariat, see where I'm at. That's pretty low. 49. I think that's okay, though. No, it's not. So I think I'm still above Aquatail range. That's the important one. This is Stone Edge Dual Wing Beat. But it is scary on the... Oh yeah, and I don't eat my citrus. Wait, when I get in for Wob, I'll eat my citrus... No, I have Lepa. Stupid. Never mind. How does 27... So yeah, I'm dead depending... If I Rock Smash crit, and then it counters, I'm dead depending on the Rock Smash crit roll. Safely chip with a low power. I would have to do so much. It would have to do 38%. Should have kept Flail. I don't think that works. The damage that you have to make up from the -1 is really a lot. Okay. Arrow on here. So this is Dual Wing Beat or Stone Edge. Mag, and then bait Aquatail, and then go Gara. Could I go Donphan here? It's not really any point, but like I have Donphan HP. I could save Mag HP, but what's the point to that? Nothing really. Mag isn't killing anything, it's not coming back in later. Donphan HP is probably just better. Ooh, okay. That's fine. No citrus proc, because Unnerve. Also, I'm too high. Switch out on Aquatail. Yeah, good thing it's not Toad. And Tim. Wait, why did we ever think I was getting Aquatail? Oh no, that was the other route where it's Escav. I'm taking 2 Stone Edges here. I have to get hit by one of these 2 Stone Edges if I want to secure the Komodo, I think. I'm fine taking this, right? 2 Stone Edges puts me at 62. I take 110. That puts me at 31. That's way too low. I can just get Dragon-tailed here. This doesn't work. Do I have to do another loop? I'm just... What if I go Dawnfang on this Stone Edge? Dawnfang on the Stone Edge, bait Aquatail again, get back into Gyarados. Get it -2. That's enough, because Dreadnought takes too much from 2 Stone Edges. I can bait Detail. I have to do this. Go Dawnfang on Stone Edge. And then bait Aquatail. Is it? Oh, so my HP is low. Crit. Like 50. Okay. Can't Pursuit. So now I go back to Gyarados on Aquatail. Dreadnought takes too much from 2 Stone Edges at -1. And it would be switching into Stone Edge off of Gyarados. It takes too much, it can bait Dragon Tail, so I have to push it -2. I still want to get hit by one of the Stone Edges to guarantee Body Press. But 2 Stone Edges at -1 is too much damage. Now it should be much better. Yeah, that's much better. So always Stone Edge here. I could theoretically just keep doing this, but I'm risking crits on like Dawnfang. It's not too much reason. Now on Stone Edge, I go Dreadnought. I really want to get hit by one of these. Okay. Getting hit by 2 is fine. Yeah, because now I'm at 60. I would have taken way more damage, so I always bait Body Press here. Instead of possibly Dragon Tail. I never marked the kills for Tabitha. I'll do that after. Yeah, because we were expecting Aquatail plus Body Press, but that's only on the other route. That's only on early Arrow, I think. Because you're coming in, like, for Escav, I believe. Or maybe we just had it straight up wrong. Because Gyarados was always going to Dreadnought. So that would have always been baiting Stone Edge, which is more damage. Oh, yeah, maybe I just, I might have been, like, mentally expecting Aquatail off Magneton, but that would have required, like, going back to Mag and risking Stone Edge crit again. It just doesn't work. And then at that point, you might be low enough where you can be pursued. Okay. So Musharna on Body Press here. And then it can never Iron Defense. And hopefully it can't Detail. Or maybe it can Detail this turn. But after one Draining Kiss, it can't. So, you wrote down what I need to do here. It's like, it's D-Kiss, Moonlight, Future Sight, Moonlight swap. I believe. Because after one D-Kiss, it has to Poison Jab. Whoa. That's not the move you should have clicked. Huh? Should have been Poison Jab. Huh? Okay, I mean, I'm high HP. So I just Future Sight now. Oh, Detail's highest. So then, if it rolls the Detail, other 2 moves are random. That's fine. Oh, is that fine? That's not fine, right? Need to go Gara to bring Wob in 5th. Oh, like Future Sight and then go Gara? Yeah. Future Sight, Moonlight, go Gyarados. Yeah, instead of going to Mag. Because Mag could take the body press. Random move. Okay. Does Gara come in on random move Camel? Not really. The rocks are the scary one. It's Rock Slide, that's rough. Rock Slide is 51%. At -1, crit would just KO. Yeah, crit is always a KO. So if it's... Because, yeah, it's going to be Escav killing, right? Escav currently is not... Oh, wait, no, that's at -1. Escav currently is in Rock Slide range, yeah. I don't have any pivots. Oh, from base. Yeah. Yeah, it's only in Rock Slide range if I get countered. Yeah, Dreadnought does Revenge, so it's just a 1-mon loss to Camerupt. If that happens. But I'd be losing Gara, right? It's kind of rough. How low does Moosh need to be? Pretty low. Camerupt's fast. Camerupt's faster than Moosh. If Camerupt comes in on Moosh, I need to be at 30, which I am nowhere close to. Random move crit from Camerupt if Escav gets countered. Yeah, I think I run that. Okay, so I've not Future Sighted yet. I Future Sight, I Moonlight, I Pivot Gara. Moonlight. Poison Jab. Synchro? Nice synchronize, bro. Enjoy being poisoned, idiot. I mean, it might not be great for me, but... Take 23, okay. So Gara here, I would love to see, I guess, Body Press? Yeah. Okay. Now you die. So I'll count this as a Musharna kill. Even though Gyarados is on field. Because, I mean... it's not like Gyara's doing the Future Sight. Okay, so yeah, should be Wob. Okay. So the only move I could trip with would be Crunch or Waterfall. And it does way too much if it counters. So pivot, Escav, and lock him in. Do I Scary Face first? I think I Scary Face first. One counter. Counter PP matters. Gotta count everything here. That's 2 counters. -2 speed. Got 3 counters left. You still outspeed me at this point, so it could encore here. Yeah, okay, that's 1 encore gone. But it's not going to click encore for a bit. Now you're -4, so I'm faster than you now. Now you're -6. That's... Oh, well, no, you're faster. So you could start debonding at this point. Oh, okay, 3 counters. Four counters. You have 1 more counter. I need to Scary Face again. Just in case. Because I can Rock Smash once it's out of counters. And I don't think I care about Rock Smash Encore. If it runs out of counter, I can click X Scissor. That is true. Counter is 5 PP. I'm pretty positive. Oh, what the fuck? What was I thinking of? Debond? Okay. Never mind. I'll kill myself. Dexa Trainer Docs? Oh god, where would I find that? Trainer Battles. Flannery Split. Counter is top slot. Wait, so why is... That's silly. Is that true here, too? Oh, it is. Okay, so counter is 32 PP. Debond Encore have 5. Yeah, top is maxed. It's different here. That's so weird. I think that would be important. And they would keep it consistent, but can't rely on anything, I guess. So yeah, I don't think I'm stalling 32 counters. I think I just have to go for Rock Smash, don't I? But I guess if I get Encored into Rock Smash, then I'm screwed. Because then it can counter. And after the first Rock Smash, I do way more. I don't know that I have the ability to do this. Because, yeah, it's... Okay. It does not want to Encore me. Or it's just random to Encore me, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna lose this battle if I just don't. It still only used the 1 Encore. And it's used like 7 counters and no debonds. But like, I don't have the PP to try to bleed out Encore. But if it Encores the moment I Rock Smash, I lose my Escav. And obviously I can't just X Scissor. No downside to trying, yeah. It's just gonna keep countering. Okay, it's not clicking Encore. Why is it not clicking Encore? Or like it did Encore early, you know? So, because they're slower, it's +6 to +5 right now. It's 50% to be +5, 50% +6. Whereas counter, is currently at +6, and then 25% of the time drops to +5. So then it's a tie. Yeah, I think counter odds are higher. But it is still pretty random. I'll do this to my Lepa procs and see how it goes from there. Because if he just keeps clicking it... It's just never clicking Encore here. Okay. Is counter getting a +2 80% of the time because it sees that I cannot KO and only have moves of the corresponding split? Like, maybe it's seeing that Scary Face does nothing anymore? Yeah, I can't stall out Encore anymore, so... Like, it might be getting that +2 80% of the time. Because it sees Scary Face has no effect, because it's already at -6 speed. I can't go for this anymore, so I just have to roll it. If I get countered, it's only bad if I crit. If I get Encored, I lose here. No crit. Okay. Why did you choose that turn to do that, man? I can just Scary Face. No, why? So, oh, now it sees I can kill it, right? So that's 2. Okay, man. Dude. Encore ended. It just used counter, right? I'm fine. I can kill. This is totally fine. And this always kills. 5% from base rock smash, and then at -1, X's are just 95. Jesus. And now this is always Earth Power Flamethrower from Camerupt. Yeah, I'm high enough to not see normal Rock Slide. So I can always go Gara. Don't care about burn. Easy. Nice on tempo, man. Get in a toxic guy. Probably. But that would have required roll condensing the mag into also, like, the mag Togue slot, I think. You can waterfall here, right? Yeah, I have to waterfall. Toxic probably would have been better. Holy cry. Oh my god. Maxie was caught off guard? Easy. Okay, we got the kills on the last two fights. It was... The first one went, like, kind of as planned, without the sack, I guess. So, Camerupt, kill. And then Magneton killed Armaldo. Skuntank killed Espeon. Turtonator got its first kill. And then Turtonator got the Absol. Fucking Clutch God. And then this fight was Donphan on Crustle. Got Zarude, so Escav on Zarude. Dreadnought on Arrow. Then Musharna on Komowo. Then Escav on Wob. And Gyarados on Camerupt. Only killless guy is Torkoal. And that's a level up split. Is that double will... Oh, yeah, that's fine. That double might be a little nicer, because I now have a new cap. But I should really consider, like, not leveling stuff up where I don't need it, right? Because this is the Flannery cap. So if I need pre-damage stuff, I need to hold off. The Summons, I think, get upgrades. I'm pretty sure it doesn't Galvantula upgrade. No. Right, cap is 57? Yes. Guess I should screenshot my Maxie team. Windows sound. So if I get one more fight done, I get an encounter. It's this awful power spot double. Okay, Pokemon that I should look at not leveling up is like Torkoal. Seismitoad already isn't leveled up. I think Eldegoss as well. For baiting purposes. Maybe Gara. Otherwise, a lot of these guys can probably go ahead and level up. So, well, maybe I don't touch Kingdra for now, because if that's like maybe Kingdra Turt, I try not to. Because if those are my quad fire resists, I might need them to like always take a consistent fire move and then be able to bait something else on Flannery. So having them be a little underleveled now would be fine. Protect guys. So, yeah, I mean, definitely Torkoal, maybe Togue. Though I'm probably bringing Togue to this next fight, if I'm being honest. Kingdra. Since I have Turt, maybe, yeah. Still, I have, like, barely used this mon at all. Yeah, these guys are probably all fine. Yeah, Turt is an okay option to keep low, I think. You can maybe get away with Togue because it's Steel type. Orc keep low. Camerupt could also potentially stay low. There's a magma armor. That wouldn't be awful, but maybe not a priority. I mean, if I wanted to find out, I would have to, like, literally just go and calc Flannery now, right? Because kind of bleh. I don't enjoy having to, like, replan that far ahead. Head smash? No, dude. This is awesome. Goodbye, Rock Smash. Before the gym. I can understand doing it before the gym trainers. I guess I'm not that far away. I don't know. Yeah. Hello, Ironhead. Big upgrade. Yeah, the Hoenn starter. Oh, no, don't touch that. Hoenn starter will affect a lot. I think Eggy might get, like, Draco. Forget when it gets that. Explosion. I do teach this. Oh, do I? I teach it over Poison Jab, right? It's a tutor move. So then if I need Poison Jab, I just get it back. Let's make sure you actually get it through tutor, and they didn't lock it for some reason. Just having explosions is nice. Okay, yeah. Let's kill. I don't want this to ideally be an explosion mon for me, but if it has to, obviously good to have. Focus Toxic, true. Stone Edge, nope. Is this where Terra gets, like, seed, or not seed bomb, like, Woodhammer? Yeah, okay. So do I just can Giga Drain? I'd have really enjoyed having Giga Drain, but Woodhammer power is probably super important. I do have other Giga Drain Mons in Amoonguss. Really just Amoonguss. Yeah, Growlithe should be enough. This is likely to, like, this is going to be able to just nuke some stuff, so... Hey man, you want to learn Muddy Water? Hey, you really want that. Oh. I can kind of afford to drop Flamethrower now. For the damage at this point. I guess it's also like, what does Leech Life do over Lunge? But I have enjoyed Leech Life. Yeah, I have special attacking fires now. That are arguably even bulkier. Well, not they are just bulkier. So yeah, Leech Life has been nice. Probably just take this for the power upgrade. Fire Lash into Flare Blitz to finish something seems really good. Ammo would not get a move. Ooh. CC. When am I clicking Crunch? Yeah. I've got Skuntank. I've got Klotz or Dark Pulse. I had like one instance where I almost brought the spawn in the Meteor Falls Gauntlet, and then it just ended up being worse than Skuntank anyways, as a Crunch user. So it didn't cut it against that Koffagrigus. CC could be nice. This mon generally has just fallen like out of usability, I would say, but it's always a chance. So yeah, these 6 I'll try to hold off on. It's worth the new stuff. What do the other guys get? I guess that I might be missing out on. Togue doesn't get anything else for the rest of the game. It can only get like a U-turn if you scale it. Camerupt gets Eruption. I don't know that I would really like to rely on that. Turt gets Overheat. No, not yet. Turt gets Explosion. Gyarados would get Bounce. Yes, dude. It's like almost teachable, honestly. Eldegoss, I think, is done getting moves. Yeah. Seismitoad. This has the worst learn set of all time. He gets Boom Burst. Montress also isn't usable. .103 on Bright Powder, guys. Hell yes. Torkoal right now is missing Explosion, Eruption, and Heat Wave. And then I think Mask is also done. Yeah, Mask is done on moves. I passed on Hydro Pump. So they're kind of just mons that exist now. Okay. I probably need to check some stuff off here. I know I got, like, the Solar... Yeah, I got Solar Beam and Solar Blade. I also got the X-Scissor TM. Yep. I think that's all I got. Can't I give the meteorite to the guy? And get, like, earth power or something? Oops. Right here, so I might as well. Oh, flash cannon. Where do you get earth power? There aren't any of these that I'm, like, missing. Earth power is not a TM. Wait, is it not? Oh, no. Fossil Maniac. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've used any of these, have I? I'm pretty sure I haven't used any TMs. So I held on to Magical Leaf. I still have my Icy Wind TM. I haven't used Facade, even though I have one. I haven't needed to use Rock Tomb. Or Smart Strike. Yeah, I've not used any of these. No, I know I have it. Yeah. I scrolled past it a couple times and just missed it, I guess. You get Dragon Fang coming up. Any gems? No. Okay. Evo items. The honey. So you can't, if you got like your Ursa ring, it would only be able to become Ursa Luna when you get to Lava Ridge. Because I think it takes honey. Don't get any tutors for a while. Surskit can hold it. Awesome. Early Ursa would be so dumb. Okay, so one double, and then I get an encounter, and then it's a little mini gauntlet. Actually seems kind of difficult. Togekiss could be annoying. I don't know why this optional is here at the end of the gauntlet. I don't... Is it this guy that you can talk to? You just not talk to him, right? No reason to. Is he just like optional for now, but when you go to Magma Hideout later, you have to fight him? Oh, no, I see. He guards Dragon Fang. Well, no, he probably... No, you can't even get... You can't get Dragon Fang, right? No, you can. I have to go back and get the Acro Bike. And I can get Dragon Fang. Yeah. I guess I can do that now. I don't need the Mach Bike for anything. Really wish you got access to Fly, but... Is Fly like... No, when even is Fly? Not till way later. It's not post-Flannery, that's Serve. Okay. Winona? Oh my god. Tough. Alright. Let's take a gander at this. I guess I need a new file. Didn't really end up making any notes on Maxie or Tabitha, but it's fine. This is just Jagged Pass. Okay. So this is a split double. Is it called? Hiker, Eric, and Picnicker, Autumn. Slot might matter. Okay. Would like to get this done at least today so I can get an encounter. So early returns, just looking at it at a glance yesterday, was ignore the Pharaoh or bait Pharaoh, so you never get rocks up and it doesn't T-wave anything. That does mean you have to show the fast KO on turn 1, so someone's got to hold the Iron Ball. Oh no, yeah, the encounter pool is awful. There's like, if I luck out, I get Lycanroc, and that's kind of it, I think. Yeah, I could luck out and get Lycanroc, or Ursaring. Ursaring would also be cool. Able Gabite, but otherwise, like, Wordier, Magmortar, Tredegan. So all I have is Turt here. Yeah. Pretty much. And the Ursaring is only good if it has guts, right? Well, Unnerve is okay, but it really goes crazy if you have guts. That's still fine. Still run Facade on it, even if you wanted. It's a really strong Fling. That's cool. Big Play Rough. Neat. Would have, I guess, just Body Slam, High Horsepower, Yawn, and Play Rough. Does Ursaring get anything interesting early? Ursaring would let you get Double Edge early, but you miss out on High Horsepower. That's a little rough. I don't know if that trade-off is worth it. Considering you could just teach Facade. Okay. So yeah, first turn out, this guy really wants to... Oh, oops. Okay. First turn out, this guy really wants to Rocks. So you need to show it a fast KO. It's exceedingly slow. Oh, I need to export. Forgot about that. Import. So everyone that I ideally don't want to touch is like down here. It's like kind of Turt, but I may be okay with using Turt if I need to. It feels pretty solid. Togue maybe, but it's also really good. into doubles like this. So I guess the question is, wow, this thing is fast. Holy crap, why are you so fast? Stomping Tantrum is not a spread move, correct? No, it's a single target move, but it's contact. Oh, I'm not even opening. Wait. Is the power spot in the back? Oh, it is. I didn't even notice that. Okay. It's a Gliscor. Flying Gem Acro. That's tough. So maybe yeah, I definitely want to get rid of the ground side first, I think. So I'll have to be dealing with Acro, Gliscor. Togue is good at baiting Gliscor. It's not good at baiting Pharaoh, because it won't underspeed it unless I paralyze. Means I can't Spiky Field. Ideally, it would be something holding Iron Ball. I guess the other problem is... Oh no, High Horsepower is neutral. Or a single target. Basically, I have to bait Power Whip, right? It can never be... You holding ball puts you at 39. It's unfortunate. You're not even good at being bad. Camera Up can do it. Camera Up baits random move. Damn. It's crazy. About Torkoal. So I can level up Torkoal a little bit. I do plan on using it. Torkoal's never going to bait Power Whip, though. Not at an equal range where I'm baiting Acro, High Horsepower. Yeah. So my slowest water type is Seismitoad, and it doesn't underspeed Pharaoh. The only other way would be Iron Ball Donphan. Without paralyzing something, at least. Iron Ball Donphan baits Acro at 40%. Is there a world where Mamo can just shred the Gliscor? Almost. Not quite. That would be nice as the person next to Gliscor. But sadly, Mamo is not that good anymore. Water Pulse Glotzer does more than Ice type Mamo Swine. That's pretty sad. I know it's a 40 base power move, but Power Spot will get the baiting to be weird, huh? Dreadnought is not slow enough unless... Okay, so what if I do like Paralyzed Dreadnought as an opener? That will bait Fast KO Power Whip. Plus, with pre-damage, High Horsepower. Can something take High Horsepower plus Power Whip? Masquerain? Masquerain, yes, can take both. And also Intim. And then I could have... It'd be a multitude of things, but... Obviously the Intim wouldn't affect Gliscor, but it would die this turn because I'm planning on killing it. I can't use Conk because it shows kill to Gliscor. It needs to be something that never dies. I assume this calc is correct with the Flying Gem. It looks like it. The Flying Gem and the 110 BP. I don't assume I have to edit anything about it. But the one nice thing... no, it's not even that good at that. I was gonna say Mammo outspeeds Stonejourner for the next turn, but that doesn't even really matter. Also needs to be something that baits well. Well, maybe not. Masquerain is a really good switch because Masquerain will bait Stone Edge out of Stonejourner. Masquerain is faster than it. Stone Edge or Rock Slide. Oh, that's bad, right? Yeah, that's bad. Because my Stonejourner answer never outspeeds the Stonejourner. I don't have anything fast enough unless I was to do like Magneton, but whatever that is, or not Magneton, like Toad. But Toad will never beat it. It's got way too high defense. Needs to be a special attacker. But I don't really have a fast special attacker. Kingdra outspeeds it by 1 point. Is Kingdra... Okay, it's Kingdra next to... It's Kingdra lead. So Kingdra and then Dreadnought lead. Dreadnought baits... Wait, Kingdra doesn't bait Power Whip? No. So Paralyzed, Dreadnought. 3 damage for high horsepower. And then you go Masquerain. The only problem then is... What are you baiting out of Pharaoh? You can pre-damage Masquerain, so after -1 Power Whip, it always baits Gyro Ball from Pharaoh. Could I do Xatu? Because the problem is the Focus Sash on the Stonejourner, but I could U-turn it. I could fast U-turn. Xatu takes a lot more from Power Whip. But that's fine, I think. It takes a lot more. It could be random move. If I get crit by Power Whip, I can't account for that. It means that... It just means that my Xatu switch-in has to be... Like, what if I ran Iron Ball Xatu? No, the whole point is that it outspeeds Stonejourner. Okay, but this is an okay opener. So Kingdra, Dreadnought, Xatu, I guess. I could also maybe find a way to bait for Togue. That doesn't quite work. Because Togue would have to fake out, and then Pharaoh's free to do whatever. I need to be baiting. The only way I can break Sash and then bait is using Xatu U-turn. and doing it faster than the Stoneturner goes. So my only other move like that is Flip Turn. Something like Eldegoss doesn't work because I drop my Kingdra's speed and that's bad. Also, Eldegoss just gets wrecked in general. I guess I don't know items yet. I don't know the slot, but the extra would be like Dreadnought Paralyzed and at 108. So it always beats Power Whip. Paralyzed, it's slower than, yeah. So even on first turn, it's seeing Power Whip KO. I guess Power Whip can miss. God, I hate that move. That's really tough. But there's like no way for me to bait Gyro Ball Earthquake. Is there? It would need to be a rock type. It would need to be a neutral rock type. I don't have that. What about Mamo? No, yeah, because it's ground. I don't have anything that could bait specifically. Gyro Ball from Pharaoh. I don't think anything can. So yeah, Dreadnought pivots out as you Ice Beam Gliscor and pivot to Xatu. Then Stonejourner comes in. You have to count for Power Spot. So maybe you don't pre-damage Xatu at all. Xatu takes 35 to 43 from a Power Whip. You can give it Citrus, because if it's getting Power Spotted, it's a big jump. Yeah, I think Citrus Xatu just always covers. No, it doesn't though, because what if Power Whip misses? Also, with Power Spot, no, it doesn't see KO on Kingdra. Okay. But it wouldn't see kill anywhere, so it could set up rocks, it could T-Wave, it could... I can't reliably... So what if I kill Pharaoh this turn? What if I U-turn? What if Kingdra isn't my lead? No, it... Does it have to be? How does Conk fare against Stonejourner? Hammer Arm does a lot. Oh, Black Belt. So Mach does 51 to Stonejourner. Obviously, I'd be showing it KO. So I'd have to Mach, otherwise I could get flinched. Conk might have to take a Rock Slide. Does Power Spot increase its damage? Allies have their power of their moves multiplied by 1.3. Need to find out if that affects it. Power spot. This doesn't help me at all. Pokemon Go. Okay. Power spot does not buff the Stonejourner. That's good. It's gonna be annoying to flip between, but good to know. Just need to be aware of when power spot is on or off. Does it say in the... It does, right there. Power spot boosted. Okay. So Xatu would be baiting Rockslide or Stone Edge. But I think with this strat, I'm never having to deal with Stonejourner's attacks. Because Kingdra outspeeds it. Kingdra Okos with Ice Beam. Yeah, that's fine. The only problem I'm running into is the Ferrothorn. Because it can miss Power Whip, I cannot guarantee a Gyro Ball on it after. Or I can't guarantee a Gyro Ball from it. Even if it's being power spotted. Like, I guess I could pre-damage to this HP to 62%. Does 62% screw me? It does. I can't pre-damage there. I could... Could I, like, pre-damage above that and be burnt and hold Citrus? Because the burn U-turn chip doesn't matter. The amount I do to Stonejourner doesn't. Just need to break its sash. If I burn myself and I'm above that range, because the Citrus would go off before the burn, but if I lower myself into... So, like, is there a way... Because max roll power whip crit is 64, or it's how much damage? 99. I then need on the next turn to guarantee 96 HP. So I need to be above 99 one turn and then drop into, or drop underneath 96 in case I don't get hit. And if I do get hit, okay, so Xatu needs to be above... So Xatu needs to be above 100 HP, or at 100. Burn chip on Xatu is... How much is it? 9. So burn for 9. That means poison is 19. Because of weird rounding. Because I'm never being hit by the glide score is nice. It's always high horsepower. I could have Xatu be pre-burnt or poisoned. So if I put Xatu at 109, then I get... No, that doesn't work, right? I can't be at 109. I need to be at 108. No, I can't. I need to be even lower than that. Because I need to get down into... I need to get down to gyro ball range. So I need 96. So I need to put Xatu at 105, burn for 9. If I get missed, if I get hit... Oh, but see, so the problem is, if I get hit by Power Whip, the Citrus doesn't take me out of Power Whip range. But I would at least get a move. I have stuff that can switch into Power Whip and Gyro Ball. It's sent to Scorch. So that's actually fine. I actually don't care what move I'm baiting. I just need to bait a move. I guess it's a little bad that I dropped dropped Flamethrower off Senti, but I can give it protective pads to ignore the barbs in the Rocky Helmet. And then that turn I can go ahead and pivot in my superior answer, or it's kind of also just sent to Scorch. Because I don't care about Leaf Storm. I just need something that can bait Leaf Storm or take it easily. Which could be Turtonator next to it. Yeah, Turtonator and Senti can both take that. And then next turn, the Boltund is a little annoying. I could also maybe pivot Togue into the Leaf Storm, since it's not dead to crit. And then fake out the Boltund. Fake out for 15 plus something. That could also be Conk at that point, maybe. I have options from there, because I'm able to get through this in just a couple mons. So I think Xatu needs to be burnt and at 105 HP, while holding a Citrus. .105, so that way, if Power Whip misses, if Power Whip misses, then I drop down with the burn to 96, which is guaranteeing KO from Gyro Ball. And if I get hit, if I get crit by the Power Whip, I still live, and then my Citrus goes off, and then I live the burn. I live on 6 HP. Yeah, this works. Okay. Xatu burned into 105 HP. So Kingdra doesn't necessarily need an item. Xatu needs Citrus for sure. And Xatu doesn't take any attacks from Stonejourner. I'm showing Stonejourner KO with U-turn. Is there a world where Stonejourner protects? AI is inflicted. So because I'm burning myself, It does get a +1. If it's Aemon's first turn, no, that doesn't affect. Okay. So Detect goes up to +7, but off the fast kill or the slow kill AI. Slow kill AI is always +9 minimum. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay. It's always Stone Edge or Rock Slide. As long as it can't protect, right? That's fine. That's all I need. The Stone Journer isn't going to get an attack off unless it protects. So, Stone Journer comes in. I Octazuka, Stone Journer, and U-Turn. U-Turn to Send to Scorch on Stone Journer. That will kill Stone Journer, and then it's a 2v1. Send to Scorch can hold the protective pads. It'll take like no damage from the Gyro Ball or the Power Whip. It doesn't really care. And then yeah, protective pads, I can Fire Lash. And I can go ahead and pivot out my Kingdra or my Superior Answer. If I have one. I guess that could be Togue. I could just fake out the Superior. But then what do I have for Boltund? I mean, the Boltund doesn't do a whole lot. Like, Torterra just kind of beats it. I guess Earthquake is scary, but I could always go back to Xatu. Senti baits Thunderfang. It's taking like 10% at this point. So yeah, I can get Kingdra out of there, or anything I want to fight the Superior. I mean, it really could be anything. It could be like Escavalier. The Superior is super easy to wall. It's probably the easiest part of this fight. I just want a Mon in that is good to handle Boltund. And then also can handle... It could be Exeggutor. Exeggutor takes the Psychic Fangs. It could also just be a double pivot. So that way I get Togue in, but maybe I'm not worried about Togue. Could be Donphan. That works. I'm really not too worried about this Boltund. I just want to make sure I play it a little safe. I can't bring Donphan in on... I guess the one thing is Superior's faster, right? Than both my Pokemon. So whatever my answer in has to come in... Has to come in a turn later. So I can just keep Centiskorch out there. I guess I can bring in... What I can do is... Oh, this works. So I can fake out. I can bring Togue in the Kingdra slot. Centiscorch is going to Fire Lash Ferrothorn. And that will bring in Superior. And then I can have Togue fake out Superior as Senti kills it. What's the damage like there? 10 versus 74. I already have your item committed. And you hold Silk Scarf. You're not getting that much extra damage out of it. 13 plus 74. So I have to Flare Blitz the Superior, which I don't love. But I'll do it. I guess the other option is, what if I went Turtonator? Turtonator still outspeeds the Pharaoh, eats both moves, and just Flamethrower KOs. You do roughly the same damage? Okay. But I wouldn't need protective pads. I could put on Wise Glasses. 80 plus. It's still not enough. Okay. So Senti is fine. I'll just Flare Blitz. That's okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. Just have to be aware of the recoil, and then I'm getting Senti out afterwards anyways. But what I can do is I can pre-damage my Togue so that I always bait Crunch KO. Because Senti shouldn't be low enough. Senti has only taken Flare Blitz recoil and a Gyro Ball / Power Whip from Pharaoh. Oh no, yeah, this will be a very quick double. I think I have a good fight for it. I'm just making sure I get the ending right. I basically have it done. Kingdra is kind of cool. And then the Xatu, figuring out the Xatu thing was nice to guarantee Pharaoh attack. Ice Beam value. It's finally doing something. I think Conk could have done something here as well. Oh no, it can't because of Acro. Gyarados can't. And Mamo sucks. So yeah, this is just raw Ice Beam value. Because the nice thing with Kingdra is it outspeeds the Stonejourner, so it's never going to get a turn off. You turn to break the Sash, and then Kingdra outspeeds and kills. And then I get my Senti pivot in for free. Senti's always taking a Gyro Ball or Power Whip. I don't care which one. I just Fire Lash after. So Pharaoh's never getting a meaningful turn off. Flyscore's only hitting a flying type with a ground move, and Stonejourner's never getting an attack off. Superior's getting faked out as it dies. And then I just need to pre-damage my Togue for Crunch, I believe. Because Togue gets in damageless. I need to pre-damage my Togue for Crunch, and then I can Spiky Shield. Spiky Shield and then pivot, and Centiscorch is going to get the kill here as well. I can, I don't want to lunge because I don't want to lose the kill on Togue. I can just, Leech Life, and then Leech Life again. Because I have to Flare Blitz Superior here. Then it's Boltund in. So I just need to figure out the Togue pre-damage, which is pretty easy. Gets in without taking any hits. Power Spot is off. I need to put Togue at 94. So Senti, Togedemaru, and then I just need someone that can switch into Crunch at the very end. And the items don't really make a difference here at all. I don't need any item on Kingdra. Okos with Ice Beam, Okos with Octazooka. Don't need anything on it. It's never baiting Pharaoh kill, even with Power Spot. Yeah. And then it's out of there by the time Superior comes in. Just need Citrus on Satu, Protective Pads. Togue doesn't want an item. So I Spiky Shield and Leech Life. Boltund. And then I just need to pivot out from something, or to something that can take a crunch. That can be Conkeldurr, it's good backup if I need like a really strong Mach Punch into something. And I have Ice Punch as well. So I can just pivot Conk. I can pre-burn him just to be safe. But this should be good. So it's gonna be a bunch of Centiskorch kills. Keldurr. Give him a Citrus just in case. And burn him. Slot doesn't... Oh, I didn't really think about that. Would I be baiting Superior or Boltund? I probably bait early Boltund. I didn't even, like, factor that in at all. Because it's when Togue comes in. So I'd have Togue, Senti on the field. Superior definitely doesn't want to come in on... Do I need to pre-damage for Leaf Storm to see KO? 51. Is that okay with this? It's not okay. I might just need to pivot. I think this will work out if I just... Because I still want the Fake Out. If I just pre-damage Togue for Superior, and then just pivot to a safer Mon. It can be like just about anything, because it's just for that one turn. Like maybe I don't bring Conk, maybe it's Donphan. Yeah, Donphan instead of Conk. And then I just need to pre-damage Togue even lower. So Togue really needs to be pre-damaged for 51. Okay. Then I'll get a couple random moves out of Boltund, but that's okay. I just want to make sure I get Superior in first. So that also means... So Pharaoh's in slot 2. That means I need this entire thing flipped. So that means I need... I need Dreadnought slot 1. Is slot 1... Wait, no, is that right? Pharaoh's slot 2. Yeah. Pharaoh's slot 2, so I need my slot 2 to be Kingdra, then Togue. I need Togue to be the one baiting Superior. So yeah, Dreadnought slot 1. Okay. So I would need to basically flip this. Right, let's do it. Get that encounter. Thankfully didn't have to worry about power spot too much. I'll probably stop after the encounter and like leveling it up or whatever. There's that little gauntlet. I don't know if I can figure that out immediately. Toga is underleveled, but that's totally fine. Okay. You don't get an item, you get a citrus. You get the protective pads, goaded item. You get nothing. You get a citrus. Guess I can get rid of this conch line. Okay, 3 damage. Damage slot 1 to 108. Paralyze 1. Oh, is it just pre-para? Okay. Then re-burn slot 3 and pre-damage 3 to 105. Re-damage slot 5 to 51. Okay, looks good. We burned 105, so that way I hit 96 after burn chip. Always baiting power spot, gyro ball, or power whip. And never dying if I get hit by the power whip. For Senti to come in on. Itemless Togue is a little scary. It's fine. Alright, let's get it. Do this fight. So I need to not go up anymore, right? There's like trainers up there. Double check. Get the right HP, right? 108 is for Flyscore High Horsepower and Pharaoh Power Whip. And I'm paralyzed, so I'm slower than Pharaoh. Zatu I already checked, and then Togue is at 51, because it'll be in for Superior Bait. Superior's in slot 2, Togue comes in over the Kingdra slot in slot 2. Yes. Okay. Feels weird not giving Kingdra an item, but it doesn't need it. I guess, very importantly, I will save. I need to see the life score in slot 1. If it's not, then I'll reset. Okay, yeah. Chillin'. Scene, you are correct. So turn 1, pivot Zatu. Sunbaiting High Horsepower and Power Whip. And then Ice Beam the Gliscor. It's fine if I get hit by Power Whip. It might look a little scary, but big KO. Would Octazooka have done that? Octazooka would not have done that. Power Whip. Okay, that's fine. That'll proc my Citrus. And I will get burned down. So it'll be random move from Pharaoh, but it'll still be Stone Journ. So 73. Yeah, that's totally fine. Because with Power Spot now, it can do Power Whip or Gyro Ball. Stone Journey. Yeah. So I have to specifically U-turn on the Stone Journer. And then Octazooka, the Stone Journer. I'm U-turning to Centiscorch. Senti will take a Power Whip or Gyro Ball. It's fine. But Stone Journer never gets a move off. And now it's just a 2v1. Flame Body would be funny, but I don't need it. Yeah, sure. Doesn't make a difference. Just gonna fast KO this with Fire Lash and get my next mon in. Is gonna be pre-damaged Togue, so that way I always show superior fast KO. That way I get superior before Bolt Hunt. Protective pads so I don't take the barbs in the helmet chip. But I honestly probably didn't need it. So now I'm gonna Flare Blitz to get the KO, because Fire Lash isn't enough. And Fake Out. Now when Bolt Hunt comes in, it will see a multitude of KOs into Togue. It won't see anything into Senti. Also, I still have Power Spot clicked. Yeah, it won't see anything into Senti. It'll see a couple things killing Togue, so I Spiky Shield. Not that I need it, I just kind of want to stall the turn. And I Leech Life. It's not going to kill, but it'll heal me. It's going to attack with either Crunch, Psychic Fangs, Thunder Fangs into this slot again. So Donphan takes all 3 of those. As I might be wasting a Citrus on Donphan if I get... Oh no, I'm not. Crit Psychic Fangs doesn't even get me in Citrus range. Nice. So that's 2 Kingdra KOs, 3 Centiscorch KOs. Centiscorch is so good in the doubles. It's been really good lately. Dude, I'm #1 Centiscorch fan. It's so good. It's so incredible. You also have to remember the IVs I'm working with. This is an all-timer Centiscorch. The only, and this is with bad ability too. But like this is really good. 3 attack and it's still hitting this hard. The bulk is absurd. Bad ability, bad attack. Yeah, and it's still popping off this hard. I do think for, you know, a defensive fire type, it struggles obviously against fire types, which maybe is a little rough. But now I have answers into that, like Turtonator and Camerupt. But the nature is insane. Now that I'm just quad physical. Okay, encounter time. There's no funnies here, right? There's no explosions. Dragon Tail won't work. I don't want to repel Manip. Just need to bring bulky mons. Dreadnaught's good to bring. There's nothing here I want to synchro. What does Dredigan get at 44? That's the one I'm a bit worried about. Night / Revenge, chip away Dragonclaw. Okay, I can bring Escav for that. I need something for the rock mons. That could be like Portera, Lycanrocs. Donphan also solid. Maybe a Mungus. Probably over Togue. Togue is pretty inconsistent, helping kill stuff. Turt would also maybe be okay for Magmortar. Probably better than Donphan. Probably better than, anything's better than Xatu here. It's my replace. Or I guess Moosh is generally gonna be better. Decent squad. Okay. Leave everyone in Oran. How many balls do I have? 27 Ultra Balls. That could be good, but these are also full evoed mons, so... What does this lady say? Oh. Wait, I can only get back up from here because I have the acro bike. Yeah, I have acro. Yeah, I didn't think about that, or I didn't, like, see that on the map. So otherwise I would have just locked myself in here. Okay. Would be one way to do a gauntlet with this team. This might not be a bad gauntlet team. Who knows? Pretty fire weak, though. And honestly, it probably could make it through. Alright. Awesome thing would be Lycanroc or Gibble. Okay. Okay. That. Hold on. You're really low level. I'm really scared of this. Dragon Rage, Breaking Swipe, Bulldoze, Metal Claw. I don't have any status. The only status I have is Toxic. I doubt anything that could hit would not just insta-kill it. Right? Gotta stay in on this. And throw balls. No way I can hit it. Holy. Holy. Okay. That could be a run-saving guy right there, akin to, like, the Togue. Especially because I don't have my game corner anymore. I need some crazy big hits, like this. Bozeman, I don't know where that is, but I believe you. It's where you live. Way to dox yourself. His job. Thanks for that. Yeah, I think at this point there's like a couple people I know online that just straight up have my address, so... If this guy hits, like, holy... I should definitely buy more Ultra Balls next time I have an encounter. That's not till post-flan. Rough skin. Sassy, I think, is not great, right? Minus speed. Oh. Oh. It's bulky. It's really bulky. It's really bulky. It's really bulky, but so slow. It's a chomp. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a chomp. This mod just works as itself. Every stat is higher than Druddigan. Typing's insane. The ability is honestly, like, workable, right? Pretty okay. Make do with it. Can use it as a focus sash breaker. Yeah, crown number 7. Yeah, you can have the Seismitoad. You can have Seismitoad and Mamo. Though at your level, Mamo might be okay again. Alright, how do I work you? Because my cap is 57. I could get EQ on this, I think, if I delay properly. EQ at 58. EQ 55. Okay, I'm not missing any moves that are important, right? By doing this. I don't think I would miss anything. Maybe I'll get Iron Head. You have 0 ice types. Shit, yeah, take Piloswine, man. This is my 4th dragon. Do they let you get the Mega? Or do they... Is it... Like, that was just a fucking 7%. That's so awesome. It's actually, it was even better because I hit specifically like a low-level Gibble. So I'm gonna be able to, like, stall it and get EQ before the split. Safari Zone? Wow. Is Gibble? Is this like a dupe anywhere else? That's the only Gabite spot. Gibble. That's the only Gibble spot in the game. Besides Game Corner. About Chomp, I doubt you can you just raw find Chomp, Victory Road, and Meteor Falls, Magma Hideout. I have some interesting dupes for Magma Hideout, honestly. I know that's really far away, but some interesting stuff. Torkoal, Turtonator, Garchomp already out. Interesting. Okay. So, let me make sure I don't mess up leveling this up. Gibble, I need to keep it Gibble until 55. Where I get Earthquake. Because otherwise I would miss it, this split. And Gabite gets it at 58. So I need to keep it Gibble until I get it Earthquake. And then I can... Is there any other reason to delay this? For, like, dual chop? 65, yeah. What I was looking at. This dual chop seems really, really strong. Right, it's just Dragon Claw, but better. Wouldn't touch him. Yeah. But in my opinion, like, it's fairly likely that I could need this guy in Flan Gym. But I guess we'll see. It would be nice to hold off. Stats are just so crazy. This would not be a bad scale investment either on the attack stat. Go from 7 to 31. 57 chop in my calc with EQ, Declaw, Breaking Swipe, Bulldoze. Is that the moveset? No Iron Head? I guess Iron Head would only hit fairies. Yeah. You're not doing that. You're just using one of your many steel types instead. Breaking Swipe seems good. Bulldoze. Do I have those currently? I do. Okay. You don't want me to keep Dragon Rage? What the heck, man? Hell yeah, I have so many shell armor guys. Bulldoze, obviously good. Okay, yeah. Let me export this guy and then put him in as a chomp in the calc. That is an insane hit. If it were Iron Head, it does get Iron Head, does it not? It gets Iron Head. It gets Iron Head at 25. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Its moveset could be, you know, like Earthquake, Iron Head, Dragon Claw, and then one of Bulldozer, Breaking Swipe. Maybe stick with Breaking Swipe. Yeah, it gets Iron Head like really early for some reason. It's if you delay it, if you somehow got it early. Bulldoze is better since my guy's slow. Yeah. Export, make it a Garchomp, level 57. Bulldoze, Iron Head, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. Put that down here. Hey, my man beats the Zeb Strike on the next fight. Thoughts? Oh my god, it's so slow. It's so slow. This is my highest base speed Mon, and it's slower than a lot of my, like, base 90s. Dude, my Togue is at... Like, I know my Togue is 31 IV, but Togue is at 125. This is almost the same speed as Kingdra, who's a base 85. That's crazy. It's the exact same speed as Stoutland, and my Stoutland is base 80. Right, 1 point different. Man, that blows. Scale puts you at 124, that's not even really worth it. You would want just a full nature change if you're going to commit to this guy, speed-wise. Yeah, it'll still be great, but definitely good reason to keep Bulldoze. It's like, I mean, this Zebstrika after a Bulldoze, it outspeeds if I was to do something like that. How many fights are left in this split? 12. One of them being that optional guy. God, the split is way too long. So I can just ignore this dude. I guess maybe I have good reason to grab Dragon Fang now. Let's see. You can just get it with the Acro Bike, right? Though you don't need to fight this guy. And then get your egg. I mean, if I get past this little gauntlet, I'll be able to get my egg. And then start looking at the gym. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna look at it right now. Probably gonna stop. This gauntlet seems a bit awkward. Trample Bouffalant. This one seems crazy with the Grassy Surge too. You've got a Self-Destruct Mon, Howl Arcanine. Grass not boosted, Grassy Seed Feeble. This thing seems really hard to kill. You have Pirate Gauntlet. Gauntlets are always scary. I hate them. Because there's like this, yeah, there's the gauntlet in the gym here. Remon Gauntlet. I don't even want to think about Flannery Double right now. I can't, like, think about what I would possibly use there. You bait with normal Charizard on that first turn, right? Because it doesn't Mega till the action happens. That's something at least. Bait with normal Zard, but then take the Sun down. Oh wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, because it'll have this Blaze normally. Yeah, it'll have Blaze. Or Solar Power, but it doesn't make a difference. Okay. Then you just simply have to deal with this. Dang, they took away Mega Y from you? What the heck? That totally doesn't seem unbalanced. I'm gonna stop. I'll try to remember to upload. I didn't upload yesterday, the 2 VODs. I might be gone for a couple days, so I wanted to get this done now. I'd be leaving on Tuesday and then back on like Thursday or Friday. But I will try to like calc out the gauntlet and then maybe look forward at the gym. 25 up on YouTube, Jesus. I try to remember them a couple days after. I'm usually pretty good about it. But I had one where I did like 4 in a day. I guess, is anyone doing run and bun? Let's see. Anyone at an interesting point? I think this person's fighting Norman. Not Norman, Watson. They are. Okay. This channel has followers, subscriber only chat. Damn. RIP. Like, I understand it, but it's also lame to raid into. Sadly. This person is working something. Let's do this. Yeah. Goodbye. GG Maxie and GG Awesome Gibble. Good night.